What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy HMK once again, and the hype seems to be building when it comes to the idea of a Kingdom Hearts adaptation. Now, there's been a bunch of rumors about this for the past couple of years, and quite recently when I did a video on it, on an adaptation apparently is being talked about or being made, and a lot of people don't know what it's going to be. Is it going to be Disney Plus, anime, TV series, a movie? Well, apparently we got some more rumors compounding on top of that is being showcased and talked about. A lot of reputable sources and whatnot, even though they're using like one source, Disney Insider, Tech Radio, all that good jazz. You know, bunch of places are saying that Disney is planning to make a Kingdom Hearts movie when it comes to the adaptation, and it's going to be theatrically released. And that sounds really cool in the idea that I'm cautiously optimistic, because I mean, like, it's Kingdom Hearts, and Kingdom Hearts is Disney, and if Tetsuya Nomura or Square Enix is involved with this project, which I'm pretty sure after, you know, there were projects where Nomura wasn't involved, he would want to be involved, he probably will be involved. But a lot of people have been having questions and ideas of how this movie can go down, and I want to say my piece on the matter. Now, a lot of people have been saying, oh, this would be great, maybe you should connect to Kingdom Hearts 4. And I'm like, probably not, and that's probably not in the best case scenario either. It's not that Square hasn't done things like that before, you know, with Final Fantasy VII, Advent Children and whatnot, but I feel a movie from Kingdom Hearts that will connect to the series will be very risky, and that Disney and shareholders, investors would know that risk if they were to release a project or a property of a movie, of a video game series, that you're gonna need to know a good amount of lore that's already happened in the games in order for it to connect to the games. And on the idea that it could connect to Kingdom Hearts 4, I don't think so, because Kingdom Hearts 4, there's also rumors, I also did a video on that apparently 2025 next year, listen, I'm ready, please, I'm down, come on, I feel like, I feel it in my bones, something, Cody Rhodes, but we're probably gonna get a trailer for that. What I'm trying to say is that this movie, if it's happening, if these rumors are true, all we're hearing about is rumors, and that more likely, if this were to be true, a project like this is not going to materialize until after Kingdom Hearts 4 drops, right? So I doubt there's going to be a connection, and I wouldn't want there to be a connection, because I understand from the business side of things and from the consumer side of things, just like, oh, I'm gonna have to know all of this in order to like understand this movie or whatnot, and you know, that's asking a lot for someone that's like, let's watch that movie. Oh no, that movie you're gonna require, it's gonna need all this knowledge. And then they watch the movie, and then someone who's never played Kingdom Hearts doesn't understand what's going on, because they're like, oh, I'll have to play the Dark Seeker Saga up until the Lost Master arc. It's not gonna work out. And then word of mouth will spread like wildfire, and it'll probably kill the movie. So in that sense, I feel that if this is going to be true, like a movie that we're getting, it's probably going to adapt Kingdom Hearts, an adaptation, like I've been saying multiple times, but Kingdom Hearts 1, right? And that'll be a good forward to get into the thing, to introduce Sora, to introduce the concept of going through many Disney worlds, possibly having Square Enix properties, the Final Fantasy characters. That'll be really cool to see them on the big screen once again for certain people, and then for the first time for others, like, you know, Squall. But I feel that will be the best approach, and then streamline that specific adventure in order to bring in a new generation of potential fans that have yet to experience the games, but could be either Disney fans or Final Fantasy fans. And that'd be kind of weird, because, you know, I've seen a lot of people say that, oh, a movie like this would make Kingdom Hearts so much bigger. I'm like, Kingdom Hearts is already big. Kingdom Hearts is pretty huge. Don't try to sandbag it. Don't give it any minuses. But Kingdom Hearts has been going on for 20 years. So this will be a cool way to get a new generation interested in the games, play the games, and then, you know, 1.5, 2.5, the story so far, the whole package, the entire package of up to Kingdom Hearts 3, you just have to buy a reminder, whatnot. And that's like, what, 40, 30 bucks? You can get on sale sometimes when it's on, you know, 20 bucks. So it's there to position everything to get people really into the franchise, and then maybe go into Missing Link, and then Kingdom Hearts 4 will be out, and then check that out, and check this out. And I feel that it's going to be a really good strategy for Disney and Square Enix to do in order to, you know, bring in a new, like a fishing net to all those people that could be new Kingdom Hearts fans. I've also seen people say that, oh, if it's going to be a movie, they should adapt Union Cross, back cover, all that stuff from the Key Saga in order to make sense for those that didn't play the phone games. And I'm like, no, like I said before, that is like straight up not a good idea when you want to have this movie make a certain amount of money. If you want, like, you know, people to come and watch the movie, they're gonna have to like go in, have a good time with the movie. If this is like the first time a franchise is being adapted to movies, you know, like they go in there and then they watch Union Cross the movie and whatnot, and they're like, what's going on, right? But then people argue it's a prequel, it leads into Kingdom Hearts, the story, the series, and Sora and all that stuff. And I'm like, no. And for that to be theatrically released, not a good idea. Definitely not, because people have to look into the variables of, you know, getting theaters, spreading around awareness, promotion, all that stuff that goes into marketing said movie. And then it's marketed on the standpoint that this is Union Cross the movie, and people are like, Union Cross, like, whatever. And then, you know, they go watch Aquaman 3 instead. I'm just saying. And then, but if Union Cross were to be adapted in a type of movie or adaptation, then Disney Plus, you know, just Disney Plus, that would be fine and whatnot. But like I said before, it's really up in the air if this is going to really be like a thing, you know. And if it is a thing, and if all the right people are involved, I am completely down. Like, they are aware that Kingdom Hearts is Kingdom Hearts because of Kingdom Hearts, if that makes any sense, when it comes to the people involved, when it comes to the people developing it and whatnot. And, you know, an animated movie of that would go pretty hard, especially if you're doing Disney Animation Studios. People's like, oh, what if it's animated by Pixar? I'm like, hey, either way, it's cool. I'm so down, right? I doubt that Square Enix would, you know, animate it themselves using their own like technologies as well, because I mean, it's Disney. Disney is like first and foremost a film, well, yeah, film, cartoon, media, TV, silver screen type deal. You guys know what I'm trying to say, right? So if all the pieces are in place, and if there's an adaptation of the first game, then I feel it'll be really, really cool, and then they can go on from there and like, hey, Kingdom Hearts 2 with Chain of Memories, like as a little like footnote or prologue within the movie itself to like speed things up, and then go into all these other movies. But we'll have to wait and see. All I'm saying is that there are a lot of variables when it comes to a Kingdom Hearts movie, more so than other movies like, let's say, a Zelda movie or a Super Mario Bros. Movie, because Kingdom Hearts' identity is crossing over all these established Disney properties that started out as films, right? So to put all the films in a film for a film, that's a film, right? And then one could argue, oh, but over in Japan, like, they make all of these anime movies that act as in-betweens for certain seasons, or the, you know, the finale for certain seasons, like Jujutsu Kaisen being before that of the events established in Utah. We have Demon Slayer, which acted as a finale for one of the seasons and whatnot. So people are like, oh, if they could do it like that, why can't they do it for Kingdom Hearts? Well, you know, like, those movies only make so much money, and then Disney is like looking for the bottom dollar, the maximum potential, right? So I'm sure they wouldn't want to be kneecapped at the idea of a follow-up or a canon story, or some sort of like, you know, retelling of events that are already within the game. So with that being said, I want to know what you guys think on the idea of a Disney Kingdom Hearts movie, if Square Enix is involved, and what would you want it to be? Would you want it to be canon? Would you want it to be adaptation of 1? Would you want it to be Union Cross? Would you want it to be something connected to that of the Lost Master arc, or 4, or anything like that? Leave your comments in the comment section below, and be sure to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to HMK for more Kingdom Hearts goodness going into the future. Until the next video, this has been HMK, and I'll check you guys later.
So you haven't subscribed to HMK yet? Don't piss Xemnas off.